Hey guys, welcome to my daily life. I'm supposed to go live slightly earlier, but we caught up with something. Welcome in. My name is Jason from TribeUp Academy. I help businesses grow leveraging on Facebook advertising and digital marketing more effectively. Today, I want to quickly address a question from one of my members inside 6-Day Challenge, which is, what is the key differences between Facebook advertising and Google advertising? So if you're still considering whether which one you should use and why you should use either one of them, let me give you a quick explanation right after this intro.
What is the minimum spend that I should be putting aside for Facebook advertising?
How do we measure success of a Facebook advertising campaign?
How can I constantly reach fresh audience with my Facebook advertising campaign?
I've got a few thousand people who like my Facebook page, but when I post anything, why am I reaching so few of my friends? This is where you choose Facebook ads objective. 3 categories. We have awareness, consideration, and conversion. Now let's walk through each and every one of the ad creation options available.
How can we do hyper-location targeting plus ad scheduling? Today we're going to talk about the customer journey, or so-called the Facebook advertising customer journey that you can build, for your audiences.
We try to answer at least 2 to 3 questions every week, and of course from time to time I'll share tips, new findings, or new developments when it comes to Facebook advertising to help you keep up on the pace of what's about to come, what are the changes that you should be expecting.
Okay, so welcome back. Basically, I would like to always address Facebook advertising and Google advertising as a different kind of advertising animal, but both are very, very powerful if you know how to use them right. Now, when it comes to Google advertising, we also understand that there will be different types of advertising, such as search engine advertising, which is Google AdWords. And inside that, you can also look for, the GDN, which is the Google Display Network, which you display all your banners in other websites. And now, of course, you also have this YouTube video advertising, YouTube advertising. So let's take a look at the most fundamental one, which is I want to compare to Google advertising, because most people came to me, ask this question. They are usually referred to Google search advertising. Now, when it comes to Google search advertising versus Facebook advertising, I would like to refer this as, a push and pull kind of advertising. So let's take a look about Google. Google is essentially, in my opinion, it's actually a pull advertising. So it's like, you got to be there when people are looking for you. So let's say it's really suitable for businesses that, you have got people looking for you. So when people are looking for you, all you need to do here is you just need to put a bait there, which is your keyword. And then you write your ad copy in a way that it kind of entices people to click. Then you bring them over to your website. Then you cook the fish. So in this sense, right, Google search engine advertising is very much on tapping on the intent. So if your product is something that people might be looking for, Googling it, like for example, if you're actually running of course, the digital agency, people won't go to Facebook and look for digital agency or Facebook advertising agency. People will usually go to Google and look for all these keywords. So if your business are the kind of category where people will look for you actively, then you should really consider, running ads on Google search engine, as in, to bring meaningful exposure, to bring meaningful visitors to your website. Okay, and then when it comes to Facebook advertising, essentially, I always like to say Facebook advertising is actually kind of like the closest form compared to our normal conventional advertising. It is essentially push advertising. It's nothing different compared to flyer distribution or even billboard and all this kind of thing. You're kind of like looking for people who might be interested in your product or services, and you push your message out. Okay, just that when it comes to Facebook advertising, the benefit would be you're able to pinpoint and target the people who are more likely to be interested in your product or services by doing all this detailed targeting, gender, location, and all this kind of thing. It's really powerful. We all know how powerful Facebook advertising targeting is. So this is essentially suitable for businesses that, let's say if you're selling something new in the market, nobody even know what you do. I don't even know I need your product or services. Then you need to actively reach out to these people to push your product out to these people. Then Facebook advertising is very useful for you. So in a way, I always believe that if you really want to look at meaningful advertising, each and every one of the animal, as in like the advertising machine or advertising platform, are useful to a certain extent. You need to really put a weight to yourself and really understand which one is more useful for you. But can we combine both? Of course. So what we usually do for a lot of our B2B clients, especially, I'm just going to give you an example. Even we ourselves are B2B business, essentially. People who are looking to learn Facebook advertising are essentially businesses. So what we actually do all the time is that we run ads on Google on certain keywords to drive people who are actively looking for certain things, and we bring them into our website, and we use Facebook to retarget them, as in, I know you visited my website and visited certain specific product or courses. And what I want to do here is I want to remind you and I want to follow you to explain to you how good I am, why you should choose me, and things like that. So basically, by combining these two platforms, we can really build a meaningful two-step funnel framework for combining Google advertising and Facebook advertising into one advertising solution. So this is something that you can consider. Okay. In fact, this is one of the topic that I extracted from today's 6-day challenge training. 6-day challenge training is really a 6-day, every day 1 hour, watch over my shoulder, live training kind of thing inside the Facebook group where I teach you how to do Facebook advertising in a meaningful way, one step at a time, one key lesson at a time. Today is our day 5. I am so excited to see all the changes, all the transformation that is happening among this group of people. And we're going to do this again. All you need to do here is to sign up for interest. Just click the link, tribeupacademy.com/6DC to register your interest so that you'll be notified when we launch the next 6-day challenge. And if you have more questions regarding Facebook advertising and Google advertising, mainly Facebook advertising, I'm not that good with Google advertising, drop your comment below. I will do my best to cover in my future live sessions. So if you're new to my channel, remember to smack on this, subscribe button or click on like or, follow on Facebook so that you'll be notified whenever I go live. I'm trying, to go live every day on weekdays. So far, I think I'm doing okay for the past 2 weeks. Up to now, today is Friday. Tomorrow, I'm not going live. It's doing quite okay. So it's going to be like tidbits, short tips like this, to share with you how to do Facebook advertising in a different way. So this is Jason. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope to see you, pretty much soon, whether in my training or, to see your questions coming in. Till then, thank you so much. Have a good weekend. Thanks. Bye.